Today we are going to do journey from Vasai road to Bikaner. Vasai road serves for those trains which goes towards south and can't touch the actual Mumbai. It falls in Thane district. It will be an interesting journey and the train is about to come in like next 20-25 minutes. We will see how the train is, how the cleanliness is, how the punctuality is. So let's get started. Here comes our train and it has a diesel locomotive. The major part of our train's journey is powered by a diesel locomotive. So Mangalore to Hisar, this locomotive is going to be the power. It has first AC coach, as you can see. It also has a second AC coach and a third AC coach in which we are traveling. So let's see, the stop here is for 5 minutes and then it should depart. The train is already late by roughly around like 5-10 minutes only. So we will see when it departs from here. So the train stopped here for more than 10 minutes and the delay is now almost 15 minutes or so. As you can see, it's almost 3:20 and the scheduled departure was of 3:05. Not too much to worry about because the delay is not huge and the train will not be stopping too much. The next halt is directly at Vapi. Let's check the operating situation. The train has been running for more than 24 hours. So it will be interesting to find out whether it is clean or not. So let's check that. So there is the normal usual smell which you should say in the toilet. Otherwise it is clean and you can see like everything looks okay. So when I asked for bedding, they actually had to give the napkin, but he simply obliged and said like, sir, I do not have a clean napkin. I'll give you an extra pillow cover. So this is actually the extra pillow cover. It's clean, no doubt about that. But this is very funny. I'm not really sure if he is true about saying that or not. Nonetheless, I do not want to like make a nuisance out of it. So it's okay. He gave me one extra pillow cover which is also clean and this is also clean. And 2 bed sheets. That's more than enough. And in terms of bedding, if in case you're boarding in middle, you can expect this kind of behavior. So whatever I would say, whatever you might think, please let me know in the comment section. And let's see, our next stop is at Vapi. I think it is at Vapi. Our train has faced chain pulling, so you can see like we are currently standing at Palghar. Is something different. I'm not sure why an AC Express faced chain pulling at Bandra. So the train has reached Vapi more than 30 minutes late and the train was actually late by more than 30 minutes, but now it has actually reached Vapi 30 minutes late only. So let's see when it departs. The official halt is only for 2 minutes, so it shouldn't be like waiting for a long time. It will be interesting to see like when it departs from Vapi, and then the train will be stopping quite a few places in Gujarat. And in the night, I think there are not too many stops, so it will be an interesting journey. Till the time the daylight is there, we will enjoy some beautiful shots, arrival and departure. Arrival will be very short because my coach is like very far behind. So let's see how it goes. You can also get down here for Daman and Silvassa. So that is something which you should really remember, that if in case you want to go to Daman and Silvassa, you can get down at Vapi and from here you can pick up a bus or hire a car or something. Just check the clock here, it is showing as 4:52 and now I'll show you the other clock at this station itself and it will show you like around like 4:57, but actually it's like around like 4:55, so the delay is like 20 minutes because the scheduled departure from here is like 4:34. This city is very important in Gujarat, and the next city which we are going to skip and which is also a very major city in Gujarat is Valsad. So this train doesn't stop at Valsad, and that is very interesting because there are like few stations which are not as big cities. So this is the Valsad station where a train is currently overtaking Dhanu Vadodara Express. Valsad is also a very big city in Gujarat, but surprisingly our train is not scheduled to halt over here. It will directly stop at Surat. So we reached Surat again 30 minutes late, and from here the train will be stopping at Ankleshwar Junction. This city is something which I have covered so many times that I haven't covered Bandra terminus as much as what I have covered Surat. And this city really deserves it. The reason is because it's so very important city of Gujarat and also of India. So that is something which makes it very unique because of business point of view and also because of the amount of people that live over here and the work and everything which is being carried out. It is very known for textile, for diamond and many other industries. That is really very unique. I'm not going down at the platform right now because it's very crowded. Plus there are a lot of people who are getting down and there are a lot of people who are getting up. They really deserve to go up and down first than what I should be doing. So I'm not going to disturb that. Shouldn't be stopping for too long. The reason is because Surat we reached here late and the stop is for around like 2 or 5 minutes, something like that. Let's see when it departs. It's exactly 20 minutes delay, and as you can see on the station clock it's like 6:21 and the scheduled departure is at 6:01. So you can see that the delay is consistently maintained at 20 minutes and the station is already very full because during the evening time there are a lot of trains that arrive at Surat. Actually it arrives all day long, but in evening it's like really very crowded, hustling and bustling. Surat is located on the banks of Tapti river. So let me show you the Tapti river bridge now. So this is the Tapti river bridge and it is not too far from the station itself, and the city is actually now developed so much that it has gone to the other side of Tapti river also. So yeah, the city is also very big, this river is also very big. You can also see this river bridge while traveling on the central railway. It comes near Bhusawal and there also this river is very huge. So we arrived at Ankleshwar Junction and this particular place is actually in Bharuch district. Bharuch itself is a very big station. It's a junction also. I'm really surprised that this particular train stops over here but it doesn't stop over at Bharuch. So this is something different, I think, maybe to cater the passengers. Let's see when we reach Vadodara from here, because from here the stop directly is at Vadodara. And those two extra coaches can barely be on the platform. Actually the platform is extended, otherwise it wouldn't have even come on the platform. So that's really very interesting. So as we depart from Ankleshwar Junction, the delay now is 25 minutes plus. Now let me show you the Narmada river bridge. It is very beautiful and not too far from here also. And this is the huge mighty Narmada river, and look at the water. It is really very fascinating. This river is very long. It is like the 5th largest river in India, and also it travels like, or it has a length of 1300 plus kilometers. So it's like very huge. Interesting part is that this river is flowing only in 2 states, that is Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. That's it. So the entire length is like serving only 2 states of India, and it is very essential river for both these states also. It has very much importance on the religious front in Hindu religion also, and this is very fascinating to see. But if I have like a dedicated train channel also, it is like AZ Travel World. If in case you want to see more elaborate arrivals, departures, crossing and such kind of like only train content, then you can definitely check it out, because many times kids like to watch train videos and things like that. So now let me show you the Bharuch skip, because Bharuch is a very big city itself. And this river can be seen, or this bridge I should say, can be seen from Bharuch station itself, if in case you are standing at Bharuch railway station. This is the Bharuch railway station where our train has picked up more speed. There was restriction on the Narmada river bridge of I think around like 65 km per hour, but here the train is I think skipping at around like 80 or so. So the city is like very big, very fascinating to see when trains skip some important stations like this, and especially when it is like a curve kind of station or platform. So our train reached at 8:15 at Vadodara Junction. That's a lot of delay. Let's see when it reaches Ahmedabad. There is a stop of Anand Junction also after this. The reason reason our train is delayed is because of this yellow train which you see behind me, which is now already departing. And this train is Sarai Janta Express, whom our train has been trailing for a very long time, and that actually caused the delay. It will be interesting to see because now IRCTC Tejas Mumbai Ahmedabad Express is very close to our train, and I am not too positive how the run would be, because if in case this train keeps trailing this Sarai Janta Express, then we are going to be overtaken by Tejas Express also. That is a high priority train. Let's see how it would be. I'll try to keep myself awake, have dinner which I've got from home itself. The pantry car is there, but since I started from Mumbai, so I'll get it from, so I got it from my home itself. So it's like an almost a delay of like 40 minutes. As you can see, it's like 8:22, and the scheduled departure from Vadodara Junction is at I think 7:43. So like a complete 40 minutes or so delay. Now let's see when it reaches Anand or not, and then we will see Ahmedabad also. It's quite dark now because it's all well over 8, so it's not much to like visualize. But had it been on time or something, then it might have been like sunset time over here. But nevertheless, I have covered Vadodara a lot many times in Indore Lingampalli Humsafar Express. This particular station I have seen in broad daylight, and I've shared it on my channel also. You can definitely check it out after this particular video. 8:49 our train has reached Anand Junction, and this is actually night. If in case you want to see this particular station in daytime, then do make sure to watch the TEE Garib Rath journey which I had done. That particular train crosses this particular station in the daytime, and I have covered that in my video also. From here the train will be directly stopping at Anand, roughly around like 65 or 70 kilometers is from here. Let's see how much the delay is. I think if it does a very fantastic run, then the delay can drop easily to 30 minutes or so. We will find out. Station looks very clean, and this is really very good because cleanliness is like something which is very critical, especially during these days of new kind of virus and all things happening. Now, so far we haven't faced any overtake from the IRCTC Tejas Express coming from Mumbai going to Ahmedabad. Let's see. This train also is now scheduled to halt directly at Ahmedabad, so it will be interesting to see whether it faces any overtake or not. I am expecting this shouldn't happen now. 9:53 you can see in the clock, and the train has arrived at this particular moment. So there is a delay. Let's see when it departs from here. This is one of the very big cities. This city is so important and critical for the state of Gujarat that any major event, any development, political aspect, education and business perspective, every single thing this city caters. So this is really very interesting city to visit also, for whatever reason you would like to. And recently the Vande Bharat Express, which was inaugurated, that again was inaugurated from Gandhinagar, and then Prime Minister Modi also visited Ahmedabad also, and he inaugurated the Ahmedabad Metro also. Time, as you can see on the station, is like 10:07, so the delay is like it is almost 30 minutes now. Let's see how the journey is going to be tomorrow morning, because now I'll take some rest, and then we will meet at I think at Jodhpur, because Jodhpur comes around like after 6 or at 6 I should say. A very good morning, and we are arriving at Jodhpur, the second largest city of Rajasthan, and this city is like very important. We are arriving almost on time, I should say. The scheduled arrival here is at 6 a.m. and the time is just little bit over 6. So this is very interesting place for tourism purpose also, and since it is the second largest city, you can expect like it is of great importance, and a lot of people are going to get down. The stop here is for 10 minutes, so I think it should be stopping for 10 minutes. Let's see. Maybe due to loco pilot change or staff change or whatever. Nevertheless, let's see when Bikaner departs from here, and we will see how the departure is. 6:20 is the scheduled departure from Jodhpur, and our train is departing at 6:23. So this is really a negligible kind of delay. So very good about that particular part. And more interesting is that this particular section from Jodhpur to Bikaner, I'll be exploring myself for the first time. So if in case you have watched the video so far and if you have enjoyed it, make sure to watch the remaining part. I'm hoping it to be very interesting and you will also enjoy it. Let's explore Rajasthan from Jodhpur to Bikaner. So the scenes and the locations in Rajasthan is phenomenal. It's like I have, even though it looks very uniform, like desert and like few trees of a typical shape and size, yet it is very interesting. This particular section is still dominated by diesel locomotive trains, and this is really very different place. You can see even from the attire and the people language is like totally different, very unique, very interesting. This is Meta Road Junction station where our train is departing, and this particular station is very important because there is one railway line which goes towards Jaipur, and our train is going to go towards Bikaner. So the train coming from Delhi towards Jodhpur passes through this particular station itself. That's the railway line which from Meta Road Junction heads towards Jaipur, Delhi, and our train is curving towards Bikaner. When this curve is very massive, and from here the next stop is Nagaur station. Nagaur is also a important place on this route from Jodhpur to Bikaner, and many train stops over here. Nagaur is actually known for its mineral resources and also for sweets and spices. The train is more than 1 hour 15 minutes late, something like that. So let's see when it reaches from here to Bikaner, because the delays just keep on increasing, be it by 5 minutes or whatever minutes. After this, there is only I think one stop remaining, so it will be interesting to see how we reach over there. So our train departed after its scheduled halt of 5 minutes, and the total delay is now more than 35 minutes, and that's precisely because this particular stretch is having a lot of single line. There is double line construction which is happening, but let's see when it completes, because the work seems to be going on at a very slow pace. Now, since the train is quite empty, let me show you the interior of the coach which I am traveling in. So as you can see, there is a reading light and charging point for each and every seat. So this was really very good, and this becomes like a very much ease for every passenger which is traveling, because there are like 8 passengers traveling, and when you have this individual charging points and reading light and bottle holder, this is like a thumbs up. Even for the side seat, you can see there is reading light and the charging point also. So a big thumbs up for this particular coach layout. Nokha railway station, and our train is arriving here with a delay of less than 1 hour. So yeah, the delay has increased a bit. Let's see how long it stops over here, because the stop for this particular train at Nokha is only for 2 minutes, and this particular place falls in Bikaner district. This place is actually famous for bhujia snacks, which is like famous all over India, and this place bhujia is actually famous even globally. So this is what people say, and there are quite a few people who have got down also. Let's see when our train departs from here, and from here the next stop is Bikaner, where my journey will be ending, but this train will be having its loco reversal and then heading towards Hisar. So the train stopped here for more than 5 minutes, and this was like more extension in the delay. Now Bikaner is not too far from here, it's like around like 65 kilometers or so. So let's see when it reaches Bikaner from here. Bikaner Junction. So we reach here with a delay of like 25 minutes. Nevertheless, the punctuality was little bit up and down. Jodhpur it was right time, here it is delay, and Vasai it was with less delay. The journey was very amazing. You have watched this video so far, so thanks a lot for that. If you still have any questions, queries, comments or suggestions, please use the comment section. I'm also on Instagram, so make sure to follow me on Instagram. The train which you see right now on that side is none other than Sialda Toronto, which starts from Bikaner. I am going going to do journey in that train also. So make sure to subscribe my channel so that you could be updated about it. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.